And we're now going to go to another item, which is item D8. It is the actually taking action on the renewal of the charter petition of Albert Einstein Academies to merge the middle school and material revision to expand to grades 9 to 12.
So moved.
Moved by Trustee Beiser and seconded by Trustee Barrera. At this point, we can hear some comments on this item from David at Albert Einstein Academy.
Yes, good evening, trustees, Superintendent Martin. Thank you for your time and your attention to this matter. We're really just here to answer any questions that may come up after you've had a month to think about this. I did want to emphasize one piece that at the previous meeting, the public hearing, Trustee Barrera asked us to more actively engage with the leadership at San Diego High School of International Studies. A few days after that meeting, we reached out and we had a very productive meeting on the 19th of November with the Principal Del Carmen and her leadership team. And we're planning on, in the new year, creating a task force of key staff from our two schools, as well as San Diego High IS, to looking at the diploma program, the career-related program, and how we can work both vertically between now and hopefully the opening of an Einstein High School, and then vertically and horizontally at the point that hopefully becomes a reality in the future. So I would characterize it as a very productive meeting across both schools, and that dialogue will continue into the future.
Yeah, I just want to thank David, you and your team, and Principal Del Carmen and her team. I think this is exactly the kind of partnership that Dr. Whitehurst Payne you referred to earlier, and it's not the easiest work to do. It takes both schools in this case being willing to reach out and work together, but you've done that, and I look forward to the results of this partnership. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you.
So as we know, the staff recommendation is for approval of this. Ms. Walsh, do you want to make any comments further than that?
Thank you. The only thing I would like to just reconfirm, and it's in the item itself, is that this is actually requiring 3 separate actions, even though we've written it into one item. Per statute now, material revisions for expansions need to be a separate item from the renewal petition. So this would, staff's recommendation is 3 approval actions. One is to approve the renewal of the charter, which would include also the name change to Albert Einstein Academies, and it would be for a 6-year term. The second action would be to approve the material revision to add those K-5 grades under the existing elementary school into the middle school charter petition. And then the elementary petition would be surrendered. And then the third action would be approval of the material revision to add grades 9 through 12 to the Albert Einstein Academy's charter petition, with the first year of high school enrollment beginning July 1, 2024.
Okay, so there are three items: the renewal of the charter, the K-5 going to middle school, the renewal of the charter, first of all, for 6 years, and then the material revision to go to grades 9 to 12. Can this all be done in one motion as long as we're recognizing the 3 actions?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So those are the 3 actions that are included in the motion. Are there any other questions or comments before from staff members? From board members before we vote? Zachary.
Thank you, Trustee Barrera, for making that clarification. And just to reiterate, that was my concern, and I'm glad to see that you moved forward to try to work this out as a community and moving forward. And the big reason that I also wanted to speak was just a recommendation as you move towards putting in a high school. I think it's really important to emphasize that importance of student voice. And maybe you consider, just like my role in the Board of Education, being a student board member, maybe you consider adding a student to your governing board in an effort to be more inclusive of student voice. I think that's something that I really want to see our charter schools moving towards. And I think it'd be an amazing way to get a unique perspective.
Thank you.
Okay, therefore we can move ahead with voting on this particular item with the 3 items that were read into the record by Ms. Walsh. So let's start with student trustee Patterson,
Aye.
Barrera,
Aye.
Visor,
Aye.
McQuarrie,
Aye.
Whitehurst Payne,
Aye.
and Evans, aye. So that passes with 5-0 along with our student trustees. So congratulations to Einstein Academies as you're moving forward. Great
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.